Okay, so for C, you had actually gotten the probability, but this is the probability of it being less than 50%. The number you look up on the table is the probability of it being less than this number that you put, 0.7657. That is always the less than side. So if you want the greater than side, just say 1 minus that. So if you were to do 1 minus that, let's see what we would get. 1 minus 0.7657, that would be 0.2343, which is in the answer tolerance, so that would be right. Now for this last one, you're going to do, you're going to get two z-scores, 2 probabilities, and you're going to subtract them to get the in-between. But what I noticed on viewing example is that it said to round the z-score to 2 decimal places, but just round everything to 4. So, alright, if you do, let's start with 49%, and let me move up a little bit. Let's start with the 49%, which would be 0.49, and the 0.59. Okay, and the population proportion given to you is 0.47. So we'll need that. I'm going to put it right here. And then let's see what else we need. Oh, your standard error, which you already calculated, was 0.0414. So let's put that right here. Okay, so let's get our z-score. So we're going to do 0.49 minus 0.47, and we're going to divide that by our standard error, which is 0.0414. Okay, so our z-score is going to be 0.4831 for this one. Now let's get our z-score for the second one. You're going to do 0.59 minus 0.47 divided by 0.0414. Okay, and let's round that. Alright, now we're going to get our probability for each of these z-scores. Okay, and we're going to type in 0.4831 and true. And then round that to 4 decimal places. And then we're going to do norm again. And 2.8986. And that one is true. Okay, so to get the probability of it being in between, we're going to take the larger probability, 0.9981, and subtract out the smaller probability, 0.6855. So we get 0.3126, which is within the acceptable. And actually, you had gotten that, but you put a negative. Probability can never be negative. So what I'm thinking you may have done is taken this one, a smaller one, and subtracted the larger one. But remember, always do the larger proportion or the larger value proportion minus the smaller. So you were actually on the right track on this problem. Let me know if you have any questions.